Hello, everyone. Hiya. Tonight's show kind of picks up from last week. For those of you who didn't see it or don't know, basically what we did was we pretended to be a PR company, went out to an arms fair in Athens for 4 days, convinced people that they should come and see us to realign and reassess their PR strategy, and got these people in from various torturing regimes, and then we'd ask them questions about their human rights record, and then I'd give them PR advice in which they admitted to some tortures occurring. The arms fair actually loved us. They loved us being there, being this PR firm. I got a Christmas card. Seriously, I got a Christmas card from the arms fair. There it is, look. And inside it says, wishing you peace, prosperity, happiness to all your family. And you just think, what did they send over to the Serbs? Oh, wishing you land. Good luck with your civil war. And they really loved us. So much so that the Indonesians, Major General Wijoyo, actually asked us to come and pitch for a 6 weeks media training course for the Indonesian Armed Forces. And we're just like, wow. You know, Macintosh Morley end up in Jakarta with all these generals going, hi, welcome to winning the media war. Firstly, when you're accused of atrocities, obviously it's a very, very heavy moment, and it does help to lighten the mood with a little bit of humour. Have any of you ever worn clown wigs before? Maybe the boingy glasses, you know. But we thought, we can't let this go. We've been invited out there. We can't just let this opportunity slip. And Major General Wijoyo had said to us, phone up the Indonesian embassy and talk to a friend of mine, Colonel Halim. He's the defence attaché. So I thought, oh, all right, we'll do that. So he phoned up Colonel Halim. He said, oh, come round. So we thought, yeah, lovely, never been in an embassy before, that'd be quite nice. Went in the lift, up to his room, in there, sit down on the sofa. Hi, Macintosh Morley, PR. Good to meet you. We met Major General Wijoyo out in Athens, and he said, oh, Major General Wijoyo is a very good friend of mine. And he led us through to his study to show us this picture of him and Major General Wijoyo. Right, and there it was, there's a picture. All the other people in the picture had been cut out. Make of that what you will. So we're sitting there pitching, saying basically what we've got to do is we can't teach you how to win the PR war, but we can teach you how not to lose. He liked that. He really liked it. He said, sounds very interesting. I should come and see your operation, shouldn't I? I said, yeah, you should. So anyway, we get him out and we drive him to the studios and we sit him down and do a session with him.
What we always find is when people start, they're a little bit tense. They're automatically a little bit tense.
Yeah.
And it's nice to get them relaxed. Okay, so Chris and I will do this. And if you just join us, okay, if you just hunch your shoulders up here, and it will help, just move your shoulders up and then down to relax. And we just have, that's it. Just to try, because it's here that the tension will show. Just move your shoulders around.
Colonel Halim, you are aware that Britain sells Hawk jets to the Indonesian military?
Yes.
Okay. Do you use them in East Timor?
No.
Britain sells Indonesia a range of military equipment, water cannons, armoured vehicles, etc. Are these used in East Timor?
So far, no.
Again,
Just stick to no.
Again, there are people who say that they are used in East Timor. Are you saying these people are lying?
Yes.
We then move on and we start doing some work. Basically, there's a board behind me, and what we do there is we set up 3 columns. We have a middle column, neutral, and we have an admission column, and in the 3rd column we have lie.
Just give me the items again, Chris.
Okay. Hawk jets.
Hawks. Okay. Yeah.
British military equipment.
Okay.
UK military equipment. A troop increase in East Timor. The Santa Cruz.
Here we go.
Keep going.
Yeah. Give us some more.
The shooting people for raising a flag.
Flag. Right. Okay.
Shooting unarmed demonstrators. Yep.
Students. Yeah.
Disappearances.
Okay.
The army.
Yeah. Yeah.
And torture.
Okay.
And one more. The rape of the Chinese.
Okay. Right. We had a client who had 8 charges, different charges against them. And if they had admitted to all of them, they would be sunk. They didn't want to admit to any of them. And we said to them, you have to admit to 1 or 2. If you can admit to 1 or 2, you can make a good impression. And then you can lie and deny. And those ones will be safe. The public will think that you are being open, but you'll be able to hide the worst things. Looking through this, which are the most sensitive, in your opinion? We have the rape of Chinese. Now that's the most sensitive, yeah? So we put this here, okay? Whatever happens, you deny that. It doesn't matter whether somebody comes up with the facts and says this is what happened. You deny that, you deny it, you deny it. It must never leave this column, okay? What do you think's the next sensitive?
The
disappearances?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to put that in there. That's a sensitive one that shouldn't... There should be no admission on that whatsoever, okay? What's the next most sensitive? If, for example, an Indonesian representative said, yes, we have tortured, that would be fairly bad, wouldn't it?
Yes, of course.
So
I think this is the third one.
Torture in here, okay? Now, these 3 things, the disappearances, the torture and the rape, no matter what evidence comes up,
you have to reject
must reject it. You must put it in the lie column, okay?
Yeah.
So we decided to find out exactly what he would admit to and what he wouldn't admit to.
Is there one thing that we... Let's first of all accept, between you and I, in this room, this doesn't go further. This is we have confidentiality here. Hawks do go to Indonesia, and they have been used in East Timor.
No. Yes.
Well,
no.
There
this
are...
is the fact.
Okay.
This is the fact.
So he wasn't budging on the Hawks, but what was he going to say about the use of UK equipment in East Timor?
I would say to you, these are ones that you can answer and put them in this column, okay? Because you can defend them, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one do you think you can put in this column here?
Maybe this is the UK equipment.
So we'll say the UK equipment is used in East Timor.
Yeah.
This is a letter from the Minister of State from the Foreign and Commonwealth Office, Derek Fatchett, and this was written in August 1997, and it was a reply to a question from Anne Clwyd. And he states, in recent years, the Indonesian authorities have provided assurances that British-supplied military equipment would not be used in East Timor.
You know, of course, that Britain sells Indonesia military equipment.
Yes, I know that.
Is that military equipment used in East Timor?
We use some. But this is the old equipment that I mean that we ever bought a kind of, for example, Saladin and Sarasin.
If you listen to his reply, he starts saying, well, it was old equipment. It was a Saracen tank. It was an old... It's a tank! It's not organic vegetables. It doesn't go off after 2 days. It's a tank. It goes and kills people. It's a tank. It doesn't matter. Oh, it's a bit old. It can't get up the stairs. It's a tank. The interesting thing about it is the arms industry isn't just about stuff that goes bang. It's about all those little bits that go to help it go bang. It's about clutch plates on tanks. It's about rubber seals. It's about ball bearings.